We're back now, 7:30, with a live look at some of the most fired-up football fans on the planet right now. We got proud members of Broncos country. We got a sea of Pats fans. We got the Rams mob squad there. And Seattle's 12s up early.
Oh, yeah.
Very early. We're talking about 4:30 there in Seattle. They're all up early for our epic playoff pep rallies to celebrate this weekend's final twist on the road to Super Bowl VI.
This little guy in Seattle. I mean, he probably just hasn't gone to sleep.
Probably not. Man.
I love it.
They're all going to get stuck wherever they are, probably. The weather comes. It's true. They get along.
All right, we'll check in with them coming up soon in our next hour. But before we get to more on the air, before we get to more NFL action, let's focus on the college game.
That's right. Indiana was crowned national champions on Monday night, thanks in very, very large part to their Heisman-winning quarterback, Fernando Mendoza.
We are thrilled to say Fernando is with us live here in Studio 1A this morning. Moments after
Now
he
let's
made
have
a
Fernando
huge
Mendoza
announcement about his future.
on
Listen to
today's
this.
show, which was today, and then we found out that he's declared for the NFL draft.
Every person that has helped me reach this moment, I am ready to take the next step. My LinkedIn status is now open to work, and I am officially declaring for the 2026 NFL Draft.
All right, cannot wait to chat with Fernando about that and more in just a moment. But first, a look back at his storybook season. With the national championship hanging in the balance, the Indiana Hoosier superstar quarterback delivered in a big way.
Mendoza weaves his way first and goal, diving toward the end zone. Touchdown!
Fernando Mendoza etching his name into college football lore with the run for the ages.
Everybody doubted us at the beginning of the year. We didn't make it this far, not to lay on the line.
Laying it all on the line is the only way number 15 knows how to play. He was born in Boston and raised in a tight-knit Cuban family in Miami, including his father Fernando, his mother Elsa, who lives with multiple sclerosis, and two brothers. Mendoza started his college career at Cal.
To Mendoza. Throws, and it's caught. A touchdown!
After 3 seasons in Berkeley, he transferred to Indiana, a school with a rich basketball history, but that had lost more football games than any other school in Division I history.
I'm expected to be the guy from day one, so it's a great challenge that I've accepted.
Mendoza not only accepted that challenge, he thrived under head coach Curt Cignetti, rewriting Indiana's record books and leading the Hoosiers to an undefeated season and the top individual honor in the sport, the Heisman Trophy.
Fernando Mendoza.
In his acceptance speech, Mendoza getting emotional when thanking his mother.
Mommy, this is your trophy as much as it is mine. You've always been my biggest fan. You're my light. You're my why. You're my biggest supporter.
And while celebrating Indiana's first ever national title just a few miles from where he grew up, Mendoza found his family on the field to bask in the life-changing moment together.
With them by my side, I know I can accomplish anything, and I love them to death.
Well, let us welcome in the man of the hour.
And now
Heisman
let's
Trophy
join
winner, national
Fernando
champion, Mr. Fernando
Mendoza
Good morning.
on today's show.
Appreciate it.
Welcome
As the
to the first of many
2026
visits to
national
Studio
champion,
1A.
of course.
Congratulations.
We found
Just
out
moments ago you announced you're going pro, headed to the NFL.
to the NFL draft.
Walk us through what went into that decision. How did you decide to go pro instead of staying another year in Indiana?
Yeah, like you said, I'm an undergraduate student, so I do have another year of eligibility. However, my mentors, my coaches, they told me it was time to leave. They told me, hey, NNI here in Hoosier Nation, you want to be remembered like that, so leave. But all jokes aside, it was the right decision. It was the right time. I've had so many snaps and plays of college football that I've been able to develop into a player that I am proud to, think that I could be a good pro-level quarterback. Yeah. There's so many different attributes and elements that I need to improve on my game in order to be a successful pro quarterback. As a college and NFL game are very different. However, I think I'm ready to take the next step.
Yeah, I think just about everybody who's seen you play would probably agree with you as well. What have the last few days been like for you? I mean, I would imagine it's been quite the whirlwind.
Yeah, it's been a super whirlwind, and it honestly has not sunk in yet. It has been a great, couple days, partying with my teammates, now flying over to New York. Not a lot of sleep, but that's how we like it.
Your story is amazing on so many levels. You had more than 130 schools that passed on you, essentially. Kid from Miami, first Cuban-American to ever win the Heisman Trophy. You've sort of been an underdog your entire life. And in your speech, you thanked your mom, and there's a letter that your mother wrote. I just want to read a snippet of it for our viewers and listeners at home. She wrote this letter to you. It appeared in the Players Tribune. I think we've got there it is, the excerpt there. Your accomplishments will never impact how proud of you I am, because you are already everything I could have hoped for as a mother. And she went on to write, and that has nothing to do with the miles you throw or the touchdowns you score. It has everything to do with the man you have grown into. And for folks who don't know, your mother has been living with MS, multiple sclerosis, for a long time now. But she's the light of your family.
She's the light of my family, the optimistic person that always makes sure that I have a smile on my face. And like you said, I've been an underdog. However, my mom has never let me think that way. She's always put myself as a top dog mentality. So I've always been very optimistic about my approach. And now, lucky enough, going from the underdog to a top dog, my mom has instilled that mentality in myself.
Yeah, it's for folks who don't follow the sport closely, you grew up in Miami.
Yes.
And then you beat the Canes in Miami. By the way, a school that passed on you in high school. How much sweeter was it to beat Miami in Miami?
Now that we won after, it was super sweet. You know, as a kid, I had my whole entire face painted orange and green, going to games at Hard Rock Stadium, watching the Canes play. Then, you know, got passed up on them. Because at the moment, I was a 2-star recruit, not very highly touted, and still a lot of work to do. However, I got in the gym, you know, connected with a lot of teammates I've had along the way, and coaches pushed me to my extremes, and lucky enough to have a storybook ending, beating the Miami Hurricanes in Miami in the national championship.
You're also a man of great faith. I saw this fantastic picture of you on the internet with some priests.
Yes.
You promised that if you won the Heisman, you would take the Heisman to visit the priests that you worship with. Explain what's happening in this picture. Explain your faith and how that helped you get here as well.
Yes, I'm a very systematic guy, very type A, and my faith is a big part of that, especially with my entire family's, you know, fight and struggle every single day. We've leaned in on our faith. And so I will go to church every Sunday, pray a rosary once a week, and I always make sure to go to the church just because God has done so much in my life and blessed my family and me so much throughout this journey. It is only right that I give him all the glory and all the praise. And those priests here in Bloomington have only, you know, helped and exponentially grow my faith, as they're great guys. And we've always talked about the Heisman Trophy. And they actually went to the national championship game too. So it's always great seeing them around. And to share that moment with them is very special.
You are a family guy through and through. We just talked about your mom. Your father's here in the studio somewhere. I just saw your father. I saw your brother over there.
Be over there somewhere.
Dad, how proud are we of this young man right now?
Yeah, we're very proud, very proud.
Yeah. And your brother, is it true that he wants to go into television?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he can tell you himself. But
What's your name?
Max.
How old are you, Max?
I just turned 14.
14. And what kind of TV do you want to do?
I like entertainment like Jimmy Fallon, morning shows.
Good answer. Good answer. We're going to keep an internship here for you, Max. Oh, he's coming up. Oh, he's going to sit there.
There we go, Max.
Max, you sit.
Chanel and Max, come
Max,
on
you
in.
sit there. You do the
Glad
rest
to
of
be
the
here.
show.
Hey, there we
Yeah,
go.
we'll sit back and chill out over here.
What is it about your family that's just so special?
It's a support. It's a support and never-ending optimism they have for me, my brothers, for the entire family. And it's also the Cuban culture and the tight-knitness of everybody. If you went to the Miami game, or you go to any Indiana Bloomington game, or just any game that my brothers or I have played in, it's a squad that pulls up. It is at least
You do roll
15
deep.
family
You roll
members.
deep. I can attest to
It's
that.
like the Mendoza Mafia rolls deep.
Yeah.
And to see their support through day one, when they had 15 rolling deep when I was a backup quarterback, to now, you know, becoming a top dog and having, you know, even more families show up. It's been such a special journey to go throughout them.
You're going to be the number 1 pick in the draft, most likely.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, you will. You will. Have you given thought to where you want to play?
I'd be blessed to play anywhere. And the number 1 pick is a great blessing, but any pick is a fantastic blessing. You only need one team to believe in you. And so whatever team believes on me, I'm going to give them my most.
Well, I got a friend named Carson Daly, who's a huge
One more.
Las Vegas Raiders fan.
How you doing? Good to
How
see
you doing? Great to see you.
Listen, on behalf of Las Vegas, I just want to say, should you end up with us, I'm sorry.
No!
But listen, if you can win more than 3 games, you're a hero. And you've got Genty, you've got Bowers. We're going to get an O-line for you. Should that be the place you land, we're going to take care of you.
Yeah, the Raiders have a great culture, great coaching staff, great ownership group. It's all around.
Yeah.
They get I mean, those are legit guys. So I'd be happy to end up anywhere.
Good answer.
Listen, I wore my black and gray.
I love it.
Congratulations on a great year.
Thanks
Tell
so
your
much.
brother Max you're gonna do Pop Start today. You want to do it?
Yes.
Come on, just jump in there.
Fernando
I'm drafting
Mendoza.
you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on all the
Congratulations.
success.
I appreciate it.
And what is going to be the beginning of a fantastic journey, young man. Well done.
God bless.
Mr. Daly, is he going to do it? Max is going to do
Yeah,
the
let
keys?
Max read it.
You got this. Go ahead.
Coming up,
There
a
you go.
new Music Friday features Harry Styles' Long Way to Return.
Brady's good too.
Go check it out. His interesting new sound and chat it up with Steve.
Kornacki.
Whoa, man, he's here. How about his new big board, landing an unexpected role, announcing Harry's World Tour right after this. Think, guys?
One app